Hello and welcome. My name is Joe and I am the Panicked Monk. And you are watching Ienarath. Ienarath, last episode, learned clear skies and made her way up to see Paarthurnax, the head of the Greybeard's order. She had a great conversation with Paarthurnax, learned quite a bit from him, and has been sent back down here to see if she can find an Elder Scroll. It seems that is the only way that she is going to be able to learn how the ancient Nords defeated, or, well, as Paarthurnax stated, if he had been defeated, we wouldn't be here trying to defeat him. But, at any rate, they used a shout that gave them an advantage. And she has no way of defeating or confronting even Alduin without this shout. So she needs to talk to Arngeir and find out what he knows about an Elder Scroll. Pardon me, Arngeir.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout?
No. In short, no. But he did tell me how I can find out.
Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
So here's the catch. I need an Elder Scroll. An Elder Scroll that was used by the Ancients. Are you aware of even where to begin to find such a thing?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
I see. Well, we are quite some distance from Winterhold. But I fear you may be right. I will bow to your suggestion and go find out what I may from the mages at Winterhold. Arngeir, I know you are skeptical. I beg you to trust me. I'd better get going.
Sky, guard you.
As you as well. Come on, Dagorlan. We have a long road to go. I can only hope that the path has been, or has remained clear. I'd rather not have any delays. The night is young, but oh, how it goes so quickly. And so, Ienarath is now on a quest to find an Elder Scroll, which he is hoping that the mages at the College of Winterhold will be able to direct her untowards. So we haven't really talked about the circles of conflict in a little while. And with recent events, with Ienarath's inner dialogue, it might be a good idea to revisit that, if only briefly. Overall, I don't believe a lot has changed, and if you're new and you aren't sure what I'm talking about, the circles of conflict are a tool, a means in which to help build and gauge your character's interactions. So it's kind of a bullseye if you look at it from a diagram with the. Now let me hear. I don't have it in front of me, so I have to try to remember. Hopefully I can get it right here. The outermost circle would represent those interactions in general with the people around you. The next one would be interpersonal relationships, so those people that you know and are close to you, such as family members, good friends, trusted individuals, colleagues, etc. And then the very center of the bullseye is the personal relationship that you have with yourself. And that is going to be probably the part of Ienarath's circles that is going to be in a bit of flux right now. With her inner dialogue, as she kind of fights herself between the good person that has been buried and the survivalist that has been running her life for as long as she can remember. It's been dominant since she was a child. And now there is a bit of strife between those two. And the survivalist Ienarath is losing their grip a little bit. So the person, I would say the person that is Ienarath, her true person, has been able to speak out a little bit. What that's going to do is it's going to cause... Ooh, dark. It's going to cause her survival instincts to just ramp up all that more in trying to rebel and repress her true self. So she hasn't really shown it. I haven't played that out really, but it's not a switch. It's more of a gradation. So the more threatened survivalist Ienarath feels, the harder she is going to push against her true self. Right now, her true self is actually winning a little bit. And I would say that is why her responses have been a bit tempered, especially in dealing with Paarthurnax. It seems like her true self is someone that will come out and display themselves when they are in a state of peace, where they don't feel threatened. And being in Paarthurnax's presence instilled a bit of that peace and safety. So now that she is not in that presence, her more cynical self will probably arise. And if Mehrunes truly does see her as an important piece to their spread of chaos and destruction, they will also help tip the scales when possible. So we need to get to Winterhold. So that's kind of, I would guess, the inner circle for Ienarath's circles of conflict. She is in direct conflict personally in her inner being as her true self tries to be seen and be heard, while her protectionist self, her what's the word I'm looking for? More diabolical. That's really not the word I'm looking for, but her other side tries to repress that and keep control. Cynical. That's the word I was looking for. I think it's interesting that Winterhold is considered a village, even though it's one of the hold capitals. Now I understand it's a shell of its former self, so that might be the justification there. All right. Now Daggerlon will catch up. He always does. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. Ghostly riders. But they are not in the sky. Alright, so we need to find out about an Elder Scroll. I don't know who will know this. Tolfdir, perhaps? Shoot, if I gotta talk to Tolfdir. That's lovely. This is by far one of my more favorite picturesque locations, vistas. I don't remember if I have initiated the Sarthal expedition. So if I need to talk to Tolfdir, I might have to kick that off. We'll see. I might not have to.
Can only deflect frontal assaults. Irulan was developing a cloak version to safeguard a body exiting slowed time. But alas, she was too late.
Cloak Ward. Interesting. Who am I? Urag.
Winterhold. An entire city left to rot. Its people no more than mindless wraiths.
No one around. We'll need to wait for Urag. I don't want to wake him. But I will sate my appetite until he awakens. What time is it? It's 4 in the morning. Alright. Come on, Daggerlon. Let's go rest. We have a place to do that here. Until Urag awakes. I don't know exactly when that is, so...
Yes?
So... why don't you...
Lay waste to your foes and let nothing go to waste. Until the decay claims me.
Okay, yeah. Anyone else around? Oh, that'd be a tasty treat. Alright, okay. No one else upon which to feed at the moment. I'm not going to be going all over the place, so... let's see here. Let's change quick. Something a little more comfortable. Need some robes. Well, shoot. Alright, well, let's just do this. Close your eyes, everyone. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be plenty. There. I think those look nice on her. So she knows she's going to be going out in the sun. Just hang out here, will you?
Mortal, a word of advice. If you know not the difference between alteration and illusion, you will never craft a spell of either school.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, let's go. Let's go find Urag. See, this is why I put my hood on. Let's check the library. Alright, let's go. Well, I'm indoors now, so I could probably take off. So good. Urag, darling.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Oh dear, I wouldn't think to do such a thing. And yes, I have a question to ask.
I'm sorry. It's just the professors come in here and scatter the books without any concern for the person who has to
I'm
read
looking
them.
for an Elder
I
Scroll.
thought it might
Do
be more
you,
efficient if I waited
by
until the
chance,
books back on the shelves.
have one?
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl?
I am no one's plaything, puppet, errand boy, errand girl, or any such thing, thank you. Of course I know what I'm asking. Do you have one or not?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Well, as I'm no thief. But anyway, you do not have one. So, you would not let a thief touch it, but how about the Dragonborn?
What about? Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Fine. I'll wait.
Until next time.
Anything good? History, immortal blood, interesting. Hold of Queen. Quite a few volumes of that. You're missing a few, aren't you, though? Well, no matter. I really haven't time to read an odyssey about the Wolf Queen. Might as well sit. Alright, so Ienarath is going to patiently wait for Urag to return. Healing's not a valid school. Actually, it's very valid.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
What do I have with me that I would spill? Let's see what you've brought. Let's see. The effects of the Elder Scrolls. It is widely known among scholars that the Elder Scrolls entail a certain hazard in their very reading. The mechanism of the effects has, at present, been largely unknown. Theories of hidden knowledge and divine retribution were the subject of idle speculation with little investigation. I, Justinius, oh heavens, Justinius Polonius, have undertaken to thoroughly document the ailments afflicted by the Elder Scrolls on their readers, though a unified theory of how they manifest continues to elude me and remains a subject for future study. Let's see. Alone in Tamriel, it would appear that only the cult of the Ancestor Moth has discovered the discipline to properly guard one's mind when reading the scrolls. Their novitiates must undergo the most rigorous mental cultivation, and they often spend a decade or more at the monastery before being allowed to read their first Elder Scroll. Well, it's quite the preparation. These are vastly more dangerous than I had ever expected. Let's see here. The monks say this is for the initiate's own protection, as they must have witnessed many unguarded intellects among their more eager ranks. With appropriate fortitude, these readers also receive blindness, though at a far lesser magnitude than the unguarded. I must have skipped a few things. I'm not sure what the unguarded is, but no matter. Their vision fogs slightly, but they retain shape, color, and enough acuity to continue to read mundane texts. The knowledge they gain from the scroll is also tempered somewhat. It requires stages of meditation and reflection to fully appreciate and express what one saw. Interesting. Okay, and this one? Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls by Septimus Cygnus, College of Winterhold. I don't believe I've heard of him. Imagine living beneath the waves with a strong-sighted blessing of most excellent fabric. Holding the fabric over your gills, you would begin to breathe, drink its warp, and waft. Though the plant matter fibers imbue your soul, the wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until it stank to heavens of prophecy. What in oblivion is all this rubbish? The all-sight of the scrolls makes a turning of the mind such that relative positions are absolute in their primacy. What in oblivion does that mean? Each of our minds is actually the emptiness, and the learning of the scrolls are the pinpoints. Without their stabbing light, my consciousness would be as a vast nothingness, unknowing its emptiness as a void is unknowing of itself. Oh, for the love of... Urag, what is this tripe?
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
You think he's dead? Damn it. I've got to go in to an ice field and find this madman? I will definitely want Dagrilan to accompany me. Dagrilan.
Shall we get moving?
Yes.
Then lead. Do not waste your breath talking.
Don't think I wish to leave right now, however. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Before we get into the slog of trying to find Septimus. So thank you for joining me. And until next time, safe travels.